everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Christine and I'm here to do my weekly wrap up. And Apollo, but he wants to go. So I finished 3 books this week. One was kind of grab and read it real quick. Yeah, so I'm currently reading 3. I finished 3. I'm a bit slow this month. Ouch. Not sure why. I think it's because I was really trying to finish up a big order. So, yeah. But that's done. Mind you, I have to start another one, but it's all good. So the first one I finished, if my tablet would turn on, is A Touch of Midnight by Laura Adrian. I listened to this on audio with Hoopla, and it's like a prequel, I think, of the, I don't even know what the series is called. Midnight Breed series. And it is about, like this one is about a girl who can touch objects and she can see the previous owners and things that have happened with the previous owners while they're holding this item. So she's working at a college doing extra credit for her classes, and she finds this sword and picks it up and sees a bunch of stuff. And the Midnight Breed are vampires. It's a vampire novel. And they, there's the good vampires, then there's the rogue vampires. The rogues are the ones that kill people needlessly and for fun. And the good ones, the breed, they don't do that. They actually hunt the rogues and try and kill them. So it's about that. This girl who, her name was Savannah and Gabriel. Savannah touches the sword and sees a bunch of stuff. And then her roommate and her teacher get murdered. Oh, no, sorry. Her roommate gets murdered. Her teacher is left for dead, essentially. And the story goes on from there. It is a bit of a romance as well. I think I gave it 5 stars. I really liked it. At first I was kind of iffy on the audiobook. The narrator, it's narrated by Hillary Huber. But she can do a whole bunch of accents. She can do, like the down south. There's a Scottish one, an English one, and like a flat accent. So yeah, at first I was kind of iffy, but as it went on, it really got good. So I'm pretty sure I gave this a 5. Then the next one I finished, I'm just going to pull up my Goodreads so I can was Dirty. And if I'm mistaken, I gave this a 5 as well. I love this. It's by Kylie Scott. It is the book 1 in the Dive Bar series. I need to go back and read the Stage Dive series, I think it's called, because there has characters. Sorry, there's a character that shows up in this book that had been in that series, and I don't like reading things out of order. It really throws me off. So here we go. But this is about a girl who runs away from what's her name? Lydia and Vaughn. Lydia runs away from her wedding because somebody has sent her a video of him cheating on her with his best man. So she jumps a fence, like a 6-foot fence, and they're a very well-to-do family that she was going to be marrying into. And then crawls, because she needs to hide, she crawls into his bathroom window and lands in the tub. Kind of passes out and wakes up to him about to jump in the shower. Fully birthday suit. And it's kind of funny. It goes from there. But he's a former band member from a different band, not the one that's in the other series. And his band has broken up, so he's come home to his childhood home to kind of recoup and sell the house. And his parents had passed away, and You find out later what happened. So it's kind of like a homecoming to small town, you know, book. I loved it. Loved it. I loved her writing. Oh, my husband keeps texting me. So, yeah, let's see. Yeah, I gave this one a 5-star. And I gave... Oh, come on. Yeah, and I gave the Laura Adrian book a 5-star. So I loved it. I will definitely be continuing. I love her writing. And also, this is a new adult book. And the spicy stuff did not happen for quite a while. And I really appreciate that. There's a lot of swearing. But, yeah, it wasn't them jumping into bed. Well, I mean, their timeline it was, but book timeline, it was actually quite later on. So there's that one. And then the other book I finished, this was the kind of, it was due in the library on the Friday. And I didn't realize that until Saturday, almost Saturday night. So I picked it up to read it because I wanted to read it. And I didn't realize it was Canadian until I started reading it. But it is The Girls Are Also Nice Here by Laurie Elizabeth Flynn. And, oh boy, talk about Mean Girls. In my wrap-up, on Goodreads, I said this was Mean Girls on steroids because it is. They were so vicious towards everybody around them. And talk about follow the leader. Wow. A lot of drinking. I don't know when they went to class because all they did was drink, party, do coke, sleep around. Like, they could not get enough men to sleep with. But it is also about what they did. There was one specific night, Halloween, that something happened that kicked off what this is about. But the ending threw me for a loop. I did not see that one coming at all. I thoroughly thought it was somebody else that was doing this. And it wasn't. It was somebody right out of left field. I would go into this pretty much knowing that. I didn't even really know that much going into it. So I was pleasantly surprised. I could have read this in one sitting if I'd had the time. But I read almost half of it Saturday night. And then yesterday I kind of read it and did other things. But yeah, I gave it a 4. Just because this is not something you want young kids reading. There's suicide, there's rape. Mean Girls are vicious. And it's very graphic. Very graphic. So I'm not saying that it's bad. I didn't take a star away from that. But I can't say it was the best book ever because of some of the things that happen in here. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I still loved it. Like, her writing is amazing. I don't know how to say it. There's nothing wrong with the book or the subject matter. It's just, I don't know. It was really good though. So I'm still reading The Cave Dreamers, but I'm making progress on it by Jean Williams. I'm almost at the end of the 5th part, and we're in the 1910s now. So, yeah, I'm liking it. There's this cave in the Basque region of Spain, France, and it's how the cave became to be, and how these women are the cave dreamers. And then I'm reading The 7 or 8 Deaths of Stella Fortuna by Juliet Grimes, and it is about 2 sisters who grew up in Italy, in this small town of Vievoli, and Stella happens to almost die several times, and it goes over everything, every one of her deaths. I'm at death 3, and she's like 7 or 8 years old, I think. 1929. She's either 7 or 9. I can't remember. But yeah, that's what this one's about. And then I'm also reading Apollo, The Last Echo by Kimberly Durtine. It's book 3 in the Body Fighter series. I think there's only one after this, and there's a novella, but I have to try and find the novella somewhere else. Sorry. And it's about a girl who finds bodies based on these echoes that she feels. So this week, I'm pretty much going to try just to finish those. But, oh, I should have grabbed it earlier. But then I will be picking up Sneaky Pie for President by Rita Mae Brown. It's book, what was it, 21? In the Sneaky Pie series, about animals that solve crime, but not really anymore because the author's getting on soapboxes. I still want to see where the characters end up. That's the only reason I'm reading it. Because, and I don't DNF things, so. Yeah. So those will be what I'm working on this week. Let me know what you guys are going to be reading. Apollo's around again. My big fluffy. So, yeah, let me know what you guys are reading this week. I also have a book haul because I went to a library book sale that was on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I went on Thursday. I didn't go back Friday or Saturday because it's too hot. It's really too hot. Like you can tell. It's too hot. I need to take a shower. So anyways, I'm starting to ramble and I will talk to you later. Bye.